Okay, y'all, I need to get my behind in the bed for real, for real. But, I think too much. That's my problem. um, so another example of the type of shit that you're going to deal with if you marry the devil slash narcissist. Don't you know the sperm donor, so-called father? He's married to his third wife, okay? And she's a dumb bitch. She's a dumb bitch. She knows that he cheats. Okay. The credit card bill, she's seen the hotel charges on there, and she's still with him. She's stupid. Stupid. She knew when they were dating that he was cheating and he would do these disappearing acts, and she stayed with him and turned around and married him, which is ridiculous. When her mother died, she went out of state. They were living in Connecticut at the time. She went out of state to go to the funeral. Don't you know he was banging his woman, his side piece, while she was gone? I guess because his pecker was sad that his mother in law died, so he had to have it comforted. Talked about his side piece like a dog and said, she's a ghetto bitch. She's so ghetto. She's so ghetto. You know what? She wasn't ghetto when she was riding on top of him and doing all freaky deaky things with him. She wasn't ghetto then. All right. When he divorced the mother, I'm going backwards now. When he divorced her, my uncle said, and this is the type of shit I'm talking about with narcissists and their twisted, demented mentality. He was getting a divorce from her, and my uncle said, what about the kids? He said, fuck them. That's exactly what he said. He had a joint in one hand, and he had his alcohol in the other hand. And he said, fuck him. And that was about his own children, his own flesh and blood, which narcissists do not love their children. They love to harass them. They love to intimidate. They love to punish them because they love the feeling of power. But they don't love them. They love themselves. Another thing he did, which ties back to the video I did prior to this one, he told me, and I did this video a long time ago, he told me, we're tired of the winters up here. It's pretty harsh. We're going to go ahead and move to South Carolina. We're tired of the winters. The winters are just brutal. All right. Oh, please. We're going to have a short sale on the house. Uh huh. Now, that part was true. My uncle told me, remember when he told you, what did he tell you about the house? I said, he told me they were tired of the harsh winters. So they're going to move down south. He said, you want to know the real reason he lost the house? First of all, it wasn't his choice to lose the house. The bank took the house over because he was paying his side piece. He was paying her mortgage. This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm talking about. This is what you are marrying. This is what you are signing up for. You get to lose your house because his ghetto, quotation marks, ghetto side piece is a lot more important than you. I'm going to risk you getting HIV because I can't keep my pecker in my pants. I don't know how you got HIV. Oh my God. That's terrible. You also have narcissistic sociopaths, narcissistic psychopaths who had HIV and they deliberately gave it to as many women as humanly possible and did not care. I know of a criminal case where he watched his girlfriend deteriorate and he watched her go through medical tests and the doctors were completely stumped. She got worse and worse and worse. And her boyfriend at the time, was sitting there talking about, well, let's research it to find out, we'll research your symptoms, find out what's going on. He knew what the hell was going on. He had told her prior, I want to leave my mark on you, even if we're not together anymore. He wasn't kidding, and he left his mark. He left her with HIV. He ended up going to prison for it because there were multiple women that he did that to on purpose. This is the type of crap you're looking at. Possible HIV. Possible, there will be cheating. There will be cheating. The Skeletor that I used to know, I guarantee you, he did not give his wife, when he was married, did not give her a key to her own house. Because guess what, you little son of a bitch? It ain't your house no more when you get married. By law, it's both of y'all's. That's your wife. She has a right to have a key. I promise you she didn't have a key to the house because I was teasing him about that. I said, I bet you never gave her a key to the house because I know how paranoid he is about people being in his house when he ain't there. And I was laughing about it. I said, she got to sit outside and wait for you to come home from work. And I was laughing my ass off because it's ludicrous. He wasn't laughing. So I promise you, she didn't have a key to her own house that she lived in. Okay. I also noticed that she had parked in the driveway. I can almost promise you, he did not allow her to park in the garage. She ended up taking her life after a 20-year hellhole of a marriage. She took her life. And he liked to pretend that she didn't do it. This is what I'm telling you. I know a couple of people whose wives have literally gone out of their mind. They have literally become crazy. They've literally lost their mind because their narcissistic husband pushed them to that point. Now, are they going to tell you the reason? They'll happily tell you that she lost her mind. She just lost her marbles. I don't know what happened to her. She just randomly freaking lost her mind. No, 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 no. No, no. That's a load of cockamamie bullshit. You don't just lose your mind. Oh, it's a Tuesday. Today's a good day to lose my mind. That's a bunch of freaking bullshit. They know why. The manipulation, the mind fuckery, it caused this person to eventually, over a span of time, it caused them to lose their freaking mind, and now they never been right since. I went on a date with somebody who's off. And I learned the longer the night progressed, the more I knew he was a freaking cold-hearted narcissist because he was no more connected to me than the man on the freaking moon. And he had made comments about his wife when they were married, how she'd lost her mind. Wouldn't give a reason. Well, shit, after dealing with him on one date, I know the reason. People don't just lose their shit. So you not only lose opportunities and money, and your future's not covered, your health is not covered, none of that's taken care of. You will also potentially lose your freaking mind. And they're going to run around, being the psychos that they are, the narcs, are going to run around and act like they don't have a clue how you lost your mind. It's shoulder shrug. I don't know. I don't know what happened. The hell you don't. Liar. So, I mean, you have everything to lose. You have everything to lose when you're with them. Your health, your mental health, your finances, your future. I do know, I'm going to make this video shorter than the other one because I really do need to get my behind to sleep. But I know of one, I don't know her personally, but I know of her. She's a woman that was she's on YouTube, and she was talking about when she died, when her husband died. He made sure that she was financially straight. She could work if she wanted to after he died, but she didn't have to because he covered it. He made sure she was well taken care of. How many narcissists do you think are going to do that? Because I'm here to tell you, just like my skin is pecan tint, I'm here to freaking tell you, ain't no narcissist alive going to do anything like that for you or anybody else. They're not going to cover their spouse so that you ain't got nothing to worry about when I'm dead. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about that. My so-called father didn't give a damn when he handed over money to his side piece. In the wintertime, in Connecticut, it's got some harsh winters. They couldn't afford the propane for the heat for the house because he gave it to his side pieces. This is the type of diabolical, insidious things that they do because they have no conscience, no remorse, no conscience, no nothing. And they are very similar. I've told you this before. They are very similar to psychopaths because psychopaths could care less. Too. They don't care. I will never forget the detective. This has happened multiple times, but this one particular time, it just stands out in my mind. Guy had committed vicious murders. And the detective said, "Do you have any remorse about what you've done?" He said, "No." Just as casual. He was serious. Why should he have why should he feel bad about that? He took their life, so what? He's living, they're not. In fact, there was a psychopath who actually said that he had killed multiple people. And they asked him the same question, "Do you feel bad about that?" He said, "Well, for what? I'm breathing, they're not." Narcissists are the same way. There are parallels between narcissism and pathology. Or, excuse me, not pathology, psychopathy. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy, it's late. Um, there's parallels between narcissism and psychopathy. Very, very, very similar. No conscience, no regret, no remorse, no nothing. Shoulder shrug. Oh well. The person lost their mind. My wife lost her mind. She ended up in a padded cell somewhere. Oh well. She's not covered if I die. If I have a terrible accident, she's not covered financially. That ain't my problem. I'm in a box anyway. I don't care. That's her and the kid's problem. Meaning his kid. Her and the kid's problem. Let them figure it out. I'm out. But sometimes karma gets them. In fact, a lot of times karma gets them. Um, you don't need to feel sorry for them because they have issues. You there's no excuse for them to have issues because they need to take their stupid ass to therapy and they refuse to do it. So you need to have all the worst karma that you could ever get in your life and then some. You need to have the worst things happen to you because you deliberately seek out people to destroy. So, and you won't take your dumb ass to therapy. You won't ask for medication. You won't do nothing. So you deserve everything you get and a lot more than that. So this quick story I'm gonna tell you, it's a true story. A friend of mine, her uncle, I think it's her uncle, he put his wife in a nursing home, which is what a lot of men do. I don't want to be bothered with you. I'm not taking care of you. Forget it. I'm not doing it. Because they just don't have a conscience. Again. So he put his wife in a nursing home and forbid her to have visitors because putting her in a nursing home wasn't bad enough. So he had a girlfriend and let her move into him and his wife's house. She's half his age. He let her redecorate immediately, erase signs of his wife and every damn thing else. Well, when his wife died, his girlfriend left him. I don't know if she found out how he actually treated his wife. I don't really know what woke her up, but she dumped him. So he lost his wife, which he didn't give a damn about that anyway, and lost his girlfriend. That's what you get. You deserve that and a lot more because you're a horrible person. And sometimes I get very happy when karma gets that person back because you deserve that. You should have got karma a long time ago. Too many people have let them get away with way too much. So every now and then, because you refuse to go to therapy, you absolutely refuse to go, and you get off on destroying other people, you deserve everything you get. Anyway, you guys take care. Be careful who you choose. Be careful who you choose as a life partner because it could be the best thing or the worst thing. Much love. Bye-bye.